Alright gamers, welcome back. Slay the Spire 2, Episode 2. We are back. Today we are going to be taking on our first run with our girl, the Silent, my favorite character from Slay the Spire 1. But before we do that, last time after we finished our run, it'd gone on so long that I just cut it as soon as we won. But we got these things called epochs, and I didn't know what they were until I ended the recording and got back to the home screen. They've basically added some lore to the game and some storytelling. Sorry, let me fix my shirt. And they do it through these things called epochs that you get for kind of like just doing achievements, right? Like beating Act 1, beating Act 2, doing a full run with the Ironclad, killing this monster, dealing this amount of damage in one turn, or something like that, right? So that's how you kind of unlock these epochs, and it unlocks this timeline. We didn't see this in our first episode, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look through all of this, and after every run, every epoch that we unlock, I'll come here and we'll, read the lore, all that jazz. But since we didn't do it last time, we'll do it in the start of this one, right? And just for a TLDR, I got home from work earlier. I was super tired. I didn't sleep very good last night, and I took a nap, and we're here now. So if my face looks like puffy and like I just woke up, that's why. Cut me some slack. Got a little bit of coffee and got a green tea here as well. So that should get me right as rain. But okay, Chapter 1, Prion, Magnum Opus. A void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself into that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in the universe. They say that a great story about the Spire took place there. So we're on the planet Prion. Very cool. Unlocked cards, Automation, Catastrophe, and Entropy. Unlocked by accumulating a score. Kill 15 bosses with the Silent. Beat Act 3 to reveal this 3 times to reveal this epoch. Okay, we beat it once. The Pact. Beat Act 3 with the Ironclad. Devastation, beat Act 2 with the Ironclad, and the Ironclad, beat Act 1 with the Ironclad. So let's read 1, 2, and then 3. Chapter 3, the Ironclad. The Ironclad, a warrior from a faraway land, entered the Spire. Driven by pure instinct and accursed blood, he's lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. Unlocked cards, Molten Fist, Dominate, and Cruelty. Now some of this art is placeholder art. As you can see here, it says placeholder, right? So this isn't what the actual art will look like. I'm sure as they update things and more art will come out with it, right? But Chapter 2, Devastation. The Ironclad's strength surges. The flames of the demonic pack course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in two. The Desert Tribe are burned to a crisp. Windwalkers smashed into the ground, and even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. All of the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclad's... Ironclad? Where is everyone? Unlocked relics, Red Skull, Paper Frog, and Ruined Helmet. So a common, an uncommon, and a rare. I think that's how that works. And then the Pact, Chapter 1. So it went 3, 2, 1, although Act 1 was Chapter 3, Act 2 was Chapter 2, and Act 3 was Chapter 1. For centuries, war raged between the Ironclads and the Valley Guard. Driven by ambition, a young Ironclad ventures to the forbidden boundary and bargains with the sacred demon. Sick. That's sick as fuck. Unlocks potions, Blood Potion, Ash Water, and Soldier's Stew. Very cool. We also unlocked Neo, complete your first run. We know Neo. We love Neo. Neo is the multi-eyed whale that starts your runs in Slay the Spire 1. Mother of Resurrection, Neo, awakened from her slumber. Neo's a girl, I actually didn't know that. I'm sure maybe I did know that, but... Rise, champion. Again. Again. And then we also got Fog Rolls In. Play a run with the Ironclad. Chapter 6, Falls rolls in. The Silent, our girl. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. And that is all the epochs that we have unlocked for right now. So let's jump back in there, shall we? Completing that run on the Ironclad unlocked us the Silent. We also have our first Ascension floor. Elites spawn more often, swarming elites. But the silence, 70 health, 99 gold, a huntress from outside the Spire, ready to stab and poison anything in her way. She starts with the relic Ring of the Snake. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Let's get in there. Hopefully we have, you know, a successful run just like we did on our first one. But Neo, Mother of Resurrection, exiled. I've remade you. Go up. Small capsule, obtain a random relic. Lead paperweight, choose 1 of 2 colorless cards to add to your deck. Or Leafy Poultice. Transform 1 of your strikes and 1 of your defense. Lose 10 max HP. That would put us at 60. That's kind of a price to pay there. I think we're between small capsule and lead paperweight. Colorless cards can be really good, but I just don't know what exactly that entails. And a random relic, I mean, it could be a rare relic, it could be an uncommon. Let's go with the relic. What do we get? Cloak Clasp. I like this one. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. So if we can get a lot of draw, even if we can't use those cards, that becomes block. This is actually like, this was a very, very useful relic in Slay the Spire 1. So, all right, who do we have here? Ceremonial Beast is our boss. Let me take a sip of this coffee. Let's check our path here. See 2 elites on the right, 3 elites on the right, 2 in the center, so we're probably going to go to the right. Is there any way that I can manipulate? Okay, this way, I mean, it's a little early to get the shop, but I guess we can. So we go here, here, up to the shop. Decide here which way we want to go. If I want more cards, I can take the fight. If I want just maybe like a random relic or something. Maybe I need to heal. I can always check the event. And we go here, right? Yeah, this looks more promising than taking that elite on. We'll get our first upgrade. Hopefully we don't need to heal. A relic. Come up. First elite. Second campfire. Come back and write first C. Second elite. And then third campfire. First shop. It's a horrible S. Okay, I can't do it apparently. What does this remove? All the drawings. Oh wow, okay. I mean, realistically, I don't see a path with more elites and or more campfires. The other paths I only get... Well, actually, this path on the left, I actually get more fights early, which means more cards. First elite. First campfire. Then we get a shop, so it would actually give me more time to make some money. Into a second campfire. Second elite. Then another shop. Second shop. This actually might be better. Or I can go this way, depending on... Still get 2 elites. Still get 3 campfires. But I get 2 shops and a lot of fights early. I actually think I go to the left here. I want the fight so I can get cards, right? So, alright. And that's why we write out the path. Sometimes you see things a little more clearly. Alright, so we need to put up 9. I don't mind taking 1. Cloak Clasp, coming in clutch. Forgot about that. Showing 6. Clasp will put us up to 7. Buffing his strength. I wonder, do they have that setting where I can show the timer, show hand count, long press confirmations? I don't need that. Fast mode? Let's go fast mode. I have to redo the fight now. And then should just be strike, strike, put up a block. Nice, okay. Bottle potential. Shuffle all of your cards into your draw pile. Draw 5 cards. That includes your hand. So, dagger throw, a nice draw discard mechanic. Memento Mori. Deal 8 damage. Deals 4 additional damage for each card you've discarded this turn. That's actually a cool payoff. And then footwork. I'm a big fan of footwork. I think this card's really good. I want to pick this up. It's an uncommon. Gives us dexterity, so our blocks are better. Get the footwork going. Double strike. He's going to shrink me so I deal less damage. This way, my block is a little better. Oops. Seven and 7 is 14. Defensive, baby. Snecko Oil, draw 7 cards. Randomize the cost of the cards in your hand this turn. Blade Dance is a classic. Acrobatics, draw 3 cards, discard 1, gain 6 block, add a shiv. I really like Cloak because I have the footworks. But I think for right now I'm going to take the Blade Dance. I love a shiv deck. It's like my favorite way to play the silent. Fuzzy Worm Crawler, 4 damage. Honestly, I could have attacked again because I have Cloak Clasp. Bit of a mistake on my end, but it's okay. Seven strength, wow, okay. Footworks. Nothing but strikes. I'll take a little bit of a hit. The shuffle just wasn't in my favor there. That's okay. Sometimes it's not. I was thinking about using a potion, and maybe I should have, but... Leading Strike. Deal 7 damage, add a shiv to your hand. That actually sounds really nice. Flaconid and Snapping Jackfruit. I think I want to go for you first. Actually, you're buffing your attack. I think maybe I want to go for you. I'll take 3. Neutralize here. I thought that was a strike. That's a bit of overkill. I don't think I need to cheese for that. I should be okay. Makes it 16. Take 1. Not the best, but that's okay. Precise Cut, deal 13 damage, deals 2 less for each other card in your hand. Ooh. This actually seems like a pretty cool card. Let's try that. Precise Cut. Alright. First Elite. Frog Parasite. We don't have very good AoE, so this is not very good, actually. I'm gonna use the Snecko because worst case scenario, this is at least a good bit of block. I think it's actually you and you that attacked me first. Yeah. That sucks. Gonna take a ton of damage here. Seven and 6 is 13, plus the Shiv will deal 4, so 17. Had to use 2 potions on this fight. I don't like that. Six and 6 is 12. What's left? 6 damage for sure next turn. Let's put that there. Cloaked Clasp actually coming in clutch this fight. Flex Potion, Potion Belt. Assassinate, deal 10 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. Exhaust. It is innate. We also have Dagger Throw and Deadly Poison. We know those. Dagger Throw. Assassinate might be the play in a Shiv deck. I mean, with Precise Cut, Blade Dance, and the Leading Strikes, I've got a decent bit of damage. Let's try that. $33.54. You're debuffing me. You're getting stronger. Constrict. While the Slithering Strangler is alive, at the end of your turn, take 3 damage. So they're showing a decent bit here. Can't play the whole hand, but do I need footworks? I don't think so, actually. Perfect block with the cloak. Alright, pretty good fight. Vulnerable Potion. Another Blade Dance for sure. We'll take our upgrade on 2 vulnerable. I'm gonna try Assassinate first. I really like upgrading our Blade Dances, but accuracy is what we were looking for. That's huge. Follow through. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. If the last card you played this turn was a skill, apply 1 week to all. Up my sleeve. Add 3 shivs into your hand. Reduce this card's cost by one, excuse me. It's pretty good. Punch Dagger. Upon pickup, enchant an attack with momentum 5. Increase this card's attack damage by 5 this combat when played. And that's stacking. Wow. So if you have a really thin deck, you could put this on your big damage card and then just like play it over and over and over. If you have like good draw, you could like draw to it consistently over and over. That's really cool. I think I definitely have to take accuracy though, and I think maybe we cut a card. Up my sleeve seems cool. It's Blade Dance, but it's weaker at the start and it becomes better the longer the fight goes on. I'm gonna pick it up. I want to try it. Lucky Fish. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Okay, well, we've already kind of added a decent bit to the deck, so. Now we're going to go with the accuracy upgrade, get our shivs hitting harder. These 3. Okay. 11, 5, Crossbow Raider. He's just being defensive. I think I go for the Assassin Raider, then the Crossbow Raider. We have an elite fight coming up. I want to save the potions for that if I can. I can definitely take you out. That was a pretty good turn 1. I don't want to do up my sleeve because I actually... Okay, well, I will kill you. A 3rd Blade Dance. I think 3 is enough. Especially with the accuracy. Okay, I mean, I can go bananas here. I want to just go for it. Is this overkill? This might be overkill. Because Assassinate's going to put vulnerable on him anyways, so I might as well just... We're a demon. Holy. Candelabra. The start of your 2nd turn, gain 2 energy. That's cool. Ricochet, Sly 3. So the Sly mechanic is if this card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn, play it for free. Interesting. Anticipate, gain 3 decks this turn, and then Deadly Poison. I think I'm going to skip here. We have Leg Sweep. This is a classic. I love this card. This actually might be going in the deck. I do want to cut a card, and then Seeker Strike, deal 6 damage, choose 1 of 3 cards in your draw pile to add to your hand. That's cool. Wow. Oh, but it's 1 of 3, so it's like it's a random selection. They choose it for you. Not as cool then. I want to cut a basic strike to make the deck thinner and more consistent. Can I add both? 75 and 75 is 150. I think I can. Okay. Do I want the fight or the event? Let's take the event. I don't think we've taken a single event this entire run up, so. Wellspring. You trace a low rumble to its source, finding yourself captivated by a tranquil wellspring. The water is an emerald green, with clusters of glowing motes. It looks inviting. What could possibly go wrong? Procure 1 random potion by bottling the water, or we can bathe in it. Remove 1 card from your deck, add 1 guilty to your deck. Guilty. Unplayable, removed from your deck after 5 combats. So I can cut a card. I think I'm actually going to take the potion. I don't hate our defense with footwork. And I would like to cut the strikes just to have more consistency getting back to our blade dances and our block cards, and to get to our accuracy quicker, but I don't want to curse for 5 combats. Lucky Tonic, gain 1 buffer. Buffer, prevent the damage that you take for 1 turn. Bathing in the beautiful water seemed suspicious. You decide to bottle some up instead. This will come in handy. Nice. Definitely going to smith here. And I think at this point, up my sleeve, upgraded, sounds interesting. I think I need to get these blade dances upgraded, honestly, but I think footworks might come in handy. Alright, let's see. Look at this. Ceremonial Beast. Five turns of vulnerability. I think we're going to make good use out of that. Alright, we did like 50 some odd damage the first turn, showing 18. I think we just leg sweep it, get our accuracy online. Wait, why was that free? Oh, because my candelabra, I started with extra energy. That's right. I play it just for the fun of it, but... Neutralize. Oh, he stunned him. How'd I stun him? I guess if you deal a certain amount of damage, you stun him. Trying to think. Get precise cut to deal more damage? I think so. We're pretty close to getting out, so. Showing 15. What happened? What'd you do to me? Can only play 1 card this turn? Ooh. I am gonna heal. This is a final boss, and I'm assuming this includes my shivs, right? If that's the case, I'd rather... I don't know if it's the case, but I'd rather play it safe. We'll take 1. Alright, he's getting stronger. We need to hurry. Just looking for my blade dances, and we should be good. Wait. Blade dance gets exhausted? I did not know that. Holy. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have leg swept. And it does... Oh, wow. It does count with your shivs, too. Okay. Epoch discovered. We defeated the Ceremonial Beast. Malaise, we know Malaise. X, enemy loses X strength and apply X weak, exhaust it. Echoing Slash, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. That's really cool. If you can line that up, you can get a really good large AoE slice. And then Grand Finale, I hate this card. I think this card's horrible. Can only be dealt if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. You have to set up so well for this. I don't like that. I'm going to take Echoing Slash. Sounds cool. The Hive. Also, am I... Oh my god, I did not know Blade Dance exhausted. That's new. Blade Dance didn't exhaust in the first game. This makes Blade Dance actually, like, a lot worse in my mind. I just was assuming I knew Blade Dance from the first game, but... Oh my god. Okay, we might need to get some more, like, up my sleeves or something. I'm starting to see the value of up my sleeve. This is a lot better than Blade Dance now. Man, that's crazy. Okay, let's check our path before we talk to Pale. I see pretty much 2 elites no matter where we go. What about upgrades? I got 5 upgrades on the left if I skip an elite. 4 if I take them on. No shop along the path though, unless one of those is a shop. I guess an early shop. I could take an early shop. All right, I think I see my path. And who are we fighting here? Knowledge Demon. Interesting. So I think we're going from Pale here up to the shop. One shop. One camp. We can decide here, but more than likely I'd like to do the one elite. Second camp. Third camp. Second elite. And fourth camp. Into Knowledge Demon. I can make a pivot here if I need. That would be second, third camp. And by second, third, I mean like this one would then become third and so on and so forth. But more than likely, I want to go for the elites. So let's talk to Pale. Pale melting dragon, murderous creature. No need for violence here. Have part of me and find peace. Pale's flesh. Gain an additional energy at the start of your third turn and every turn after that. It's not bad. I mean, we're definitely going to be taking more than 3 turns on the silent, I think. At least for elites. I think some of these lower tier fights, like I have enough early game damage with like Assassinate and my Blade Dances and stuff that it could pay off. Pale's Tooth, we used this in our first run. I actually really like this relic. I would upgrade, probably up my sleeve. I could throw in like most of my Blade Dances in there. I think I would throw in 2 Blade Dances, up my sleeve, leg sweep, and neutralize. And then Pale's Eye. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand, take an extra turn. That would trigger Cloak Clasp, I imagine, giving me more block. I think I'm going to take the Tooth, though. 5 upgrades is insanely good. Let's take up my sleeve, 2 Blade Dances, neutralize, and I need to make sure I have enough to like actually beat some of these fights, so give me a basic defend. 2 Blade Dances, neutralize. I need to get through some normal fights without taking a ton of damage. $15 from you, huh? It's kind of a meaty hit. We take 5 here. Not the end of the world. We can put up some block though. On like key turns, it's not that bad. Neutralize came back upgraded. Another precise cut. I don't hate that. Actually, I think that card's pretty good. I'll take another one, see how that goes. Accuracy, weaken here, so we're showing 9 damage total. We go Assassinate, it can't go past 9. But I can set this up to where... No, I messed it up. I'm cheesing, I'm sorry. I wanted to kill so bad like that. I forgot you can't go past 9, even though I just said that. That's not a big cheese, guys. We got this one in the bag. Come on, let's be honest. I wanted the Echoing Slash kill so badly, though. Ugh, that's so gross, because now I have to just do this awkwardly. It's a hell of a one-turn kill, though. Another footwork, outbreak. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. Wow. That's interesting. Memento Mori. No, I think I'm going to skip here. Hey, membership card. Get some discounts. Backstab. This actually works really well with what we've got going on. I think I'm going to pick up a backstab and cut a card. Because we have the leg sweep, I'm thinking about cutting a basic defend. But I think the strikes are more important to cut. Another leg sweep? That might be overkill. Save the rest of our gold. We do have another shop. We don't have another shop coming up, but... Spirit Grafter, we've seen this one before. Above, a cocoon is shaking and wriggling, about to burst forth. It stops wriggling. The cocoon ignites. What's going on? In a flash of light and flame, a Spirit Grafter rushes into you, threatening to merge with your being to complete you. Heal 25 damage, or heal 25 health, add a Metamorphosis to your deck, lose 9 health, remove a card. I think I could lose a little bit of health. Cutting another card would be really valuable. I think at this point, Backstab exhausts all 3 Blade Dances exhaust. So really 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have another. So 5 of our cards in our deck are exhausted, meaning our deck's really only like 15 cards. So once we get down to those 15, what would I rather see? I think I'd rather see the defends than the strikes. The Spirit Grafter is easily stopped by your will. However, it repeatedly flies into you, desperate for a host. Its strength runs out, and it dissolves with a poof, a fleeting spirit. I think here we take an upgrade on Echoing Slash, maybe? Nah, the other Blade Dance, I think, because we have accuracy. I didn't even think about it, but I can go this elite, take on that campfire, 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 campfire. 5 campfires this run. Our entire deck's going to be upgraded. Actually a good fight for me. If I can do this correctly. I think I used the flex potion here. I think we go... $99 is 18. Bro, holy. Game piece. Whenever you play a power, draw 1 card. Another precise cut. Upgraded already. Is that overkill? No, bro. That's exactly what we need. That card is actually really good. At this point, I think I might upgrade Leg Sweep. Echoing Slash is pretty good. If Leading Strike gave me a second shiv, I'd probably upgrade that. But I think, let's take Echoing Slash. It might be the difference in getting a kill and then resetting and going again. Oddly Smooth Stone. Actually really good for what we've got going on. We're a pretty defensive deck, all things considered. Here I'll take the Leg Sweep. Oh, this is the Spiny Toad. This guy puts thorns on himself, so we need to try and deal with him quickly. Assassinate, backstab, neutralize, block, block, cut, cut. There go the thorns. This is where it gets bad for me. Blade Dance, defend. I need to hit him multiple times, unfortunately. This is the best way to do it. Up my sleeve comes back. All that's left is our last Blade Dance. Another Echoing Slash. Is that the play? I think I'm gonna take it. Seems like a good card. We do have an elite coming up. I have a buffer. I think I'm probably gonna heal on this one. Let's take the upgrade on the Echoing Slash. Field of man-sized holes. The sudden sight of a massive field, gouged with large outlines of bodies, stops you in your tracks. One of these outlines matches your own. It's perfect. Resist. Remove 2 cards from your deck. Add Normality to your deck. Cannot play more than 3 cards this turn. Hate that. Enter the hole. Enchant a card with perfect fit. Whenever this would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on the top instead. That's cool. It's got to be up my sleeve. It's a snug fit, but you squeeze yourself into the hole. The further you go, the darker it becomes. Eventually you see a faint light growing brighter and reveal the other side. You step out unchanged, but now understand the intimate secrets of life. That was actually pretty cool. Okay, what do we have here? Infested Prism. Showing 22. The first time Infested Prism takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains an energy. Energy is used... Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. So that should give us energy. Yep, cool. This is actually really good. How do I want to play this, though? And then I actually think I'm going to buffer here. We did 100 damage in 1 turn. Not bad. Nine, 18, 27. We can weaken that, thankfully. I'll take a bit of a hit here. 41. Now we get our accuracy at the very end there. Get our other Blade Dance back. Flex Potion. Pair gives us max health, which is also like a heal. Fan of Knives. Shivs deal... Shivs now hit everyone. That's really good. And it adds 4 shivs to your hand. It is a power as well, so Game Piece gets triggered. I think we have to take that. Unfortunately here, I think I'm gonna heal just to try and secure it. Look at this guy. Knowledge Demon. So right out the gate he's gonna debuff us. I think... Could make a pretty big turn 1, so I think I'm just gonna go for that. Let's go up my sleeve, perfectly fit it, back on top. Right? That's how it works. Whenever this would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on top instead. Oh, okay, I see. Little confused on that, but... Also, we have to choose a card. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage, draw 1 fewer card each turn. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with 1 fewer card. Not crazy about it, but... Put the vulnerable on him now. Because we played a power, we drew an extra card. It is the boss, so I'm actually going to go for the damage. Because I will heal up after this. Now what is this? He's healing? 8 damage, he's gonna empower himself. There's our accuracy. That way I can make Precise Cut deal the most that it can. He healed for 30. Big damage. Oh, what did I just fast click? You cannot play more than 3 cards a turn. Uh-oh. I was just kind of clicking through that. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. That was 1. That's 2. I might have fucked up. I think I messed up. Ah, I don't want to cheese this, man. I fucked up clicking too quickly. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that didn't cost me too much on the health department. The Hunt. Deal 10 damage if fatal. Gain an additional card reward. That seems, yeah, cool. Knife Trap. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. Wow. That's cool. And then Serpent Form. 3 energy. Whenever you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random energy. Or enemy. God, sorry. Knife Trap actually seems pretty cool. You figure that's 4, 8, 12 right there alone. Plus, every time we play this, that's 13. Plus, Fan of Knives gives me 17 shivs. I'm gonna try Knife Trap. Oh my god, it did cook me, man. You don't heal after the runs now? Oh no, bro. I clicked too quickly on that fight. I was just like clicking the screen. That kind of cost me. Alright, I think I have to Campfire max here. See, 1, 2, 3 on one path. 3 on another with no elites if I want. No, 1 elite. I want to hit that shop as well. Okay, I think I see our path. I think we're going to go here. Take these events because it might be heals. Whoops. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. First shop. Come up here. First camp. Probably heal on that. Second shop. Maybe I can get something that heals me. Second camp. And then I can choose here if I want another fight or an event. Third camp. Third camp. And then the boss. That's got to be the play. Okay. Nanu Pipe. A little thief has snuck into my domain. Don't think I can't see you. Come on out. The silence steps out of the shadows. A huntress. What beckons your return to the Spire? Approach and don these blessings. Delicate Frond. At the start of each turn... Sorry, at the start of each combat, fill all empty potion slots with random potions. What? We have Potion Belt too. That actually goes crazy hard. Signet Ring. Upon pickup, gain 999 gold. We're heading to 2 shops. That could be incredibly valuable. Or Fur Coat. Marks 7 random combats. Enemies in those rooms have 1. I could get all the way to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, bro, I could take on elites for free too. What if I went... Oh, that might change my path. Although, all of these are really good. Holy shit. Delicate Frond sounds insane. Oh my god. I think I have enough gold, and I don't really need to add more cards to my deck, but the money could go to relics at both of these shops. Delicate Frond sounds crazy, though. I really want to try that. Wow, bro. Wow. Okay, so that being the case, I want to use as many potions as I can. Oh my god. Another precise cut. Calculated gamble, discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Slice, 0 cost, deal 6. I think the deck is made for the most part. I'm going to skip. The future of potions. More potions! Oh my god, what's happening? You feel a faint rumbling as you round the corner to discover a gigantic spinning apparatus. It has several slots which appear to convert liquids into a highly compressed, digestible tablet. The idea of turning these health tonics into a tiny morsel is uncomfortable, but perhaps it's good to try new things. Lose the strength potion, obtain an upgraded common attack. Lose the energy potion, obtain an upgraded common attack. Lose the weak potion. Strength, energy, or weak. I think I'm gonna cut the weak potion. Because I have a decent bit of block and I'm mostly shiv based, so the strength is good, the energy is good. Dagger throw, interesting. Dagger spray, also interesting. Dagger throw could find me what I'm looking for. The tablet was disgusting. There's no hope for the future. Hungry for mushrooms? How long has it been since you ate? Wait, what's that fantastic smell? Following the scent, you reach a cozy campground with all manner of tasty mushrooms being cooked. You don't consider the safety of eating these mushrooms because you're so hungry that you don't notice the dead adventurer. Big mushroom, draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat, raise your max health by 2. Fragrant mushroom, lose 15 HP, upgrade 3 random cards. Wait, why'd I heal? Did I heal after talking to... I think I healed after talking to Nanupipe. Nanupipe? Is that how you say your name? I think I'm going to upgrade the random cards. We get Precise Cut, Defend, Defend. Not the worst, I guess. I mean, it's not the best, but a lot of our deck is already upgraded, so... Wait, let's take a look at that deck. Basically everything is upgraded. Like, I still need to upgrade our Fan of Knives, our Knife Trap. Upgrade and play every... That needs to get upgraded immediately. That's really good. I think like 70 or 80% of our deck is upgraded though, which is really cool. You sample the fragrant one, a small woody mushroom with a delicate scent of shellfish. A burst of energy spurs you to run, jump, and rigorously train. Then a sudden stabbing pain hits you as the living fungi struggles within you during its brief final moments. Okay, 400 gold to spend at the shop. We've got Letter Opener, Sparkling Rouge, and Sling of Courage. Infinite Blades. At the start of your turn, add 1 shiv to your hand. That's pretty cool. Murder. Deal 1 damage. Deals 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. Catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Secret Weapon. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. I get to choose which one it is. And I would probably choose, like, Up My Sleeve. Precise Cut could be nice. Echoing Slash could be nice. One of the Blade Dances could be nice. Sling of Courage definitely helps for the boss fight, at least. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 1 strength, 1 dexterity. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. The regen potion could be nice. Although, I've got Delicate Frond, I kind of want to just... We have another shop coming up too. Maybe I don't spend all my cash. I think I'm getting baited if I take another Up My Sleeve. But maybe not, I have Knife Trap. It's also on sale. Malaise is a good card. If I had more energy, I'd be more thrilled about it. Do I take up my sleeve, cut a card? Let's try it. I think we're gonna go this path still. Potion Courier. God, there's so many potions. There's a sour smell in the air, and shortly after you find a Potion Courier collapsed on the ground, unmoving, lifeless, dead. While their belongings have been ransacked, there's a batch of foul-smelling potions with a note, recipient, merchant. I can grab the potions, procure 3 foul potions, deal 12 damage to everyone, can be thrown at the merchant for 100 gold instead, or I can procure it, obtain 1 random uncommon potion. Everyone includes myself. I'm gonna ransack him. Gambler's Brew, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Only a single potion was intact. Here we're gonna take the upgrade on Knife Trap. We get a free relic here. We get Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's nice because we also have, what's that card called? Assassinate. So really, the main target I'm going for has 3 vulnerable on him. Second shop. Petrified Toad. At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Potion-shaped rock deals 15 damage. After Image, whenever you play a card game on block, that could be really good because we're playing a lot of shivs. Pantograph, at the start of each boss combat, heal 25, that's also solid. Ringing Triangle, retain your hand on the first turn of combat. I'm playing my hand a bit too much. The Gambit, gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die. Oh my god, that's not... No. That's cool, but hell no. Strangle, deal 8 damage whenever you play a card this turn. The enemy loses 2 health. That's cool. We've seen Strangle from the first game, but... Expose, this is a new one. Remove all artifact and block from the enemy. Apply 2 vulnerable exhaust. That's actually really cool. I'm tempted to take that after Image. It's a power, so I would draw with Game Piece. I'm playing a lot of shivs, which would give me a lot of block. I think at this point we're going to cut our final basic strike. I might as well spend the money, huh? We'll take the damage potion. Let's use as many potions as we can here. 15, 6. You've technically got like, what, 66 health? So let's go... Energy potion, after Image. I might not need the footwork, so let's calculate this first. I kind of want to save that strength potion for the final fight, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'll get another strength potion by then. One turn. Weak Potion, Skewer, Deflect, Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Daggers, I'm considering. If I do, I want to cut another basic defend though. But it adds another Shiv, which is good for Knife Trap. It's good for Fan of Knives. It's good for my accuracy. I think my deck is just getting too thick. That's the issue. I'll take one. I think here we upgrade After Image. Fan of Knives, it's good, but it's already good, and one extra Shiv isn't going to make the difference. I think Up My Sleeve is also good, but I think After Image being innate, giving me that block and that snowball is really, really powerful. Okay, Owl Magistrate. We want to use potions here. I think we go After Image, Assassinate, Backstab. Up My Sleeve. And then I weaken him. That gives us 11, we take 1. Accuracy. Oh, baby. Blade Dance. Survivor away my Up the Sleeve. I know that sounds crazy. Knife Trap, we play 8. And he's dead. Nightmare. It's a great card if I get it at the right time with my accuracy, but it's a little RNG for me right now. Backflip is cool. Fletch is, not really what we're going for. I think I'm going to skip. Nightmare's a great card, but I've built my deck a certain way that I don't really want to mess with that. Now, do I take a fight? Or do I take a random chance, and this could be bad? Let's take the random chance. It's a fight anyways. The Frog Knight. Okay, I think we... What do we get here? Attack Potion, Strength Potion, Gambler's Brew, Fire Potion, Dex Potion. Those all seem fine for the final fight. I think we After Image, Assassinate, Backstab, Neutralize. I think I'm gonna leg sweep him. It is my Up the Sleeve though. And that gives me an up block. Footworks. Up My Sleeve. Throw away my dagger throw. Fan of Knives. Blade. Just sucks that accuracy is at the very bottom. But we've played like 18 shivs or something like that. Oh no, I clicked stop recording on my OBS. Guys, I'm so sorry. Alright, we're continuing that run. Careful, make sure I play the correct cards. It's a skip for me. 16 health. Or another upgrade. I think I'm just going to try and keep it safe, go for the heal. Most of my deck is upgraded. What do we have here? Test subject number C8. Enrage. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. Adaptable. When test subject C8 would be defeated, it instead revives stronger. Oh god. Well, that's not good, is it? Assassinate, backstab, neutralize. Okay, he comes back again. Does he come back a second time? How many times do you have to beat him? Painful stabs. Shuffle 1 wound into your discard pile each time you receive unblocked attack damage. Okay. Showing 30. Okay. Leg sweep him. Finally get the accuracy. I think I'm going to take a bit of a hit here. Hmm. 22. I think I might be able to get you here. How many times do you come back? That's the question. The end of every other turn, he gains intangible. He's intangible right now. Oh god. Throw 1 wound away to get another one. 26. 45, huh? Oh my god. Holy shit, what a fucking move, bro! Okay. Not even an introduction. First run with the Silent, and we beat it, baby. You deal 1240 damage, exactly the same amount of damage I dealt in my first run, giving us a total of 2,480. People have already dealt 2 billion damage to the Architect. Damn. All right. Floors climbed 48, elites killed 4. We gained another epoch. Let's see what we got. Nice, okay. Unlocked by accumulating score. Scribbles. On this quiet planet, beasts of imagination began to dot the world. They roam the lands in this time of simple, gleeful violence. Countless ways to kill, to feed, and to proliferate are suggested. Colonies, hives, groups, and schools ebb and flow into the nooks and crannies of Prion. We gained Unsettling Lamp. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effect. Intimidating Helmet. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more energy, I guess that is. Gain 4 block. And then Reptile Trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Cool. Beat Act 3 with the Silent. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the Silent always fall. Gained Poison Potion. Apply 6 poison. Ghost in the Jar, 1 intangible. And then Cunning Potion. Add 3 upgraded shivs into your hand. Pretty cool. The Silent hungers for a greater challenge. Ascensions are now available when starting a run. Beat Act 1 with the Silent. We should have read it this way, but it is what it is. The other sisters judge the fourth one in silence. They've not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrape. The Silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but she does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself with more impressive trophies. There's always bigger prey. That's so sick. She doesn't speak. 2. Snakebite. Retain. Apply 7 poison. 1. Bubble. If the enemy is poison, apply 9 poison. And accelerate. 1. Poison is triggered 1 additional time. These are all really good. I think Snakebite is probably the worst of them, but Bubble and Accelerate are very good. Wow. And then Beat Axe 2 with the Silent. A sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through the Silent's veins. The heart piece is slowly killing her. The grotesque trophy is hurled into the ocean, but the blight has no cure. She will die soon. Damn. I didn't know that about her. She's like carrying a sickness inside of her. Tough Bandages. Whenever you discard a card, gain 3 block. I love that one. We've made some sick draw discard decks with this in Slay the Spire 1. Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage instead of 25. Very good. And then Tingsha. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each discarded card. And then our final epoch, play a run with the Silent. Anonymous Planet. Anomalous Planet, the Regent. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and swiped through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fist down on the space console. Beep, beep, beep. Anonymous Planet detected. Hey! The Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark upon the Spire. Onwards. So this is a new character in Slay the Spire 2, the Regent. He's like this cosmic deity being carried on a chair. I love that their legs are shaking. So that's who we're going to play next time. Nice. More things for the timeline. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I'm going to have to splice these two together because I accidentally tabbed over to my OBS and somehow clicked stop recording, but not a big deal. Alright guys, I want to thank you for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.